going to do is we're going to look at light wrapping techniques. So first up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select everything within this layer, hit Command and A, and then I'm going to hit Command Shift and C, and I'm going to create a new comp. So this is the actress. Let's just name things so they're nice and simple. And then within this actress layer, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn off the checkerboard, so we should just be presented with that. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new comp. I'm going to just grab a layer, Command and Y, pink, drop it down, and create a new comp. And this is just going to be called background. And within this background layer, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag in a forest visual. I'm just going to scale it up. As a general rule, try not to scale things up, but in this case, I don't mind. So I'm going back to pre-comp 1. So what I'm going to do, this is, let's call this light wrap. Okay, so within this, we've started off our light wrap tutorial. So basically what we need to do is we've put our actress on a background, like a background piece of footage. Perspective doesn't match up. All I'm wanting to do really is show you how you would go about pulling in the sort of color values around it and make it look like a little more seated within the scene. So what we'll do is let's duplicate the background layer and place it on top of the footage. And then I'm going to create a fast blur effect. So type in fast blur, and I'm just going to set this to repeat edge pixels and set this to 12. So we've created a layer over the top of our actress, and then for the next stage what we're going to do is we're going to set matte. So basically what this is going to do is we're going to tell this footage what alpha channel it's going to use. So within this set matte, we're going to apply this to there. And then what we need to do is take matte from layer. In this case we needed to take it from the actress, so that's what we're going to do, take it from the actress. And it's near enough done what we needed to do. So you can see here we've got this little bit of fringe in it. It's basically taking this alpha channel sorry, taking this alpha channel, and you can see what it's doing there. It's taking the alpha channel and it's created this blur effect. Remember, everything works top down, so we've got the fast blur effect. We've specified this fast blur effect, and what's kind of cool there is we could maybe use that as some kind of predator effect or something like that. You know, maybe if we added some kind of liquefy effect or something. But for this case, we're going to be looking at light wrapping. So the next effect that we need to apply is a channel, and what we need to do is add a channel blur effect. So what we're going to do is drop this on the background, channel blur, and again we'll set this to like 12. So you can see what it's doing. It's injecting a little bit more blur, let's repeat edge pixels, of the girl actress. You can see here we're getting more of an effect in there. It's kind of cool. So then what we need to do is duplicate, so Command D, and I'm hitting Command left bracket to drop it down to the very bottom, and then we basically want to invert. We need to, one second, we need to toggle these around, so we set this to invert and this to invert. So that's one sec. That's right. Okay. Yeah, so we've got these effects now. So now what we need to do is set the mode from normal to screen, and that's it. We need to toggle these around. Is that right? One sec. So you can see this blurring around there. We just need to invert it. Right, so if we expand this, alpha blur, there we go, that's what we needed. So it needs to be set invert matte, invert matte. So basically what's happening is if we turn off all of these layers, you can see it's taking the color information from there. So really important. So fast blur, that's the first effect you'll apply. Set matte, you're basically deriving the alpha channel from the actress footage. Make sure that invert matte is set on this. If we just turn these off and sort of stagger it, so we're getting the alpha channel. We're blurring that channel, and then we're basically inverting that channel again. So you can see there we're taking the color information. What I'm going to do is I'm going to toggle this background, and let's change this background footage to a scene in New York, and this is kind of cool. So let's go back to the light wrap tutorial. So everything was very green before. Now all of this color information that we're pulling from, it's very yellow, obviously, because we've got this taxi in the background. There we go. Let's just grab this and let's gradually turn on all these layers. So you can see there how we're pulling this color information from within the background plate and applying it on top of our actress. So the great thing about this is we've got a lot of controls, so we can adjust the blur. Let's say we wanted this to it might just take a little while to update. Generally you just want to have quite low values here and low values there. So you can see there it's kind of eaten into the footage, and it's just applying it, and that's based on this blending mode. So have a little experiment with the different blending modes for different effects that you might want to get or achieve. Pin light, you know, it basically has lots of different color operations and bleeds and blends into it, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, screen would be the way to go. So you can see there this lightning bounce, it almost gives like a fake light bounce effect, and you would just adjust that. Any kind of fall off you want to use would be by this alpha blurriness, and you can set that there. Okay, so with the actress, let's just duplicate it, make her into a 3D layer. I'm just going to move the pivot point, and let's just rotate. There we go. Let's just rotate this, and then what you could do is quickness and cheapness, let's just brightness, drop it right down, contrast, drop that right up, and let's just drop it down so it's below. Again, this background, let's just turn off the cab so we're within that forest scene, and you can see there how we've got a kind of looking like she's within this forest scene, and we could just add in a fast blur. Let's just sort of expand that, and you can see that there. But maybe what we want to do is look at the kind of shadow is quite harsh, quite soft. And again, have a little play around with the different blending modes that we've got. Obviously not screen, maybe multiply, or maybe try like a pin light, no. Maybe a color burn kind of effect might work, or darken. And maybe what you want to do is play around with the transparency as well, so you're getting that softness. And then what you could try as well is just duplicate it up and then have one shadow overlaid on top of the other, so you're getting like a stronger shadow, and then you get like more of a soft graduated shadow. And basically now if we were to select all these layers and run preview or scrub through, obviously she's going to be seated in the scene. There might be a little elements where we might need to key the shadow for where it doesn't quite match up, but on the whole it should look like there. It should work very well. So really this was just about light wrapping, and we can see this light wrapping information just gradually being applied. It's laid up quite nicely. Okay, so that's the end of that tutorial, and I'll see you next time. Stay tuned for more excitement on your